Welcome back to Amnesia, the Fugitive, episode 3, part 6, 7, I don't know. This has been a really long custom story, but it has been also stretched over a couple of months now. I think I started this back in September. Nah, April. It happens. Still good custom story. I really appreciate the longevity of it. I like long custom stories in general. I do grade custom stories of the, how long they are. I tend to grade long custom stories. Well, actually, I used to do that, but I upgraded my grading system of Amnesia custom stories with, short, long, and medium range custom stories. Okay, a lot of them. Oh yeah, I can remember we were in these. This was through a portal, right? We went through the what was it called? The twin brothers. No, wait. The brothers, the tomb of the brothers, and there's a door behind here. But I have to find, I guess, the trigger for it. And I can remember I used to be stuck on this because oh hell yeah, it's in a box. Alright, as far as I can remember, there was somewhere like a book you can pull, but it's one book somewhere in this entire library. So you have to keep the eyes peeled. I believe it was somewhere on the bottom floor. I'm not 100% sure. No, at the time I was like, just okay, that book just disappeared through the wall. Interesting. At that time I was just, looking and looking. That's where I found it. I believe it's somewhere down here. I missed oil. Wow. It's rare when I miss that. I prefer to search in, the dark, because that, often things like that have a certain glow. I'm positively sure that I had to find a book that you need to pull. Somewhere. I actually started to doubt if it was downstairs at all. I mean, I had thousands of those puzzles in custom stories, so yeah, alright. Okay. Now checking here. No, that's not it. Do I have? Yeah. I don't have a crowbar. I thought maybe a crowbar would work as well. Okay, and now this roll. I started to think I might not have been careful looking on the upper floor, but I might not have been careful enough. That might be the case now, because I haven't found anything here. Unfortunately, let me just double check this. No, that sucks. I think I might have missed someone on the floor. I'm sure it's a book you have to pull. I'm 100% sure? Not really, but I have a feeling. I played this custom story before, so... actually, the light might have... Why is there a certain light here? Come on. Come on. I know it is somewhere. Where is it? Alright, let's just do this seriously. Book. Book, where are you? Well, this bookcase is... For a moment I thought that was it. So this bookcase is... well... more full than anyone else. Grr. Come on. Give me something. Anything, please. God damn it. Okay, I don't have anything. Maybe I have to return. I don't know. Why is there a light here? Huh. Maybe it's in the book that I have to pull but a button or some sort, but that would be so annoying. I'm sure it was a book that I had to pull. Yeah, I know that there is one. Oh wait, let me guess. Now something got triggered. Like, sometimes in custom stories you have like certain items become available only after you got a memento. Like, I think that happened in what custom story was it? In I can't quite remember what the name was. I swear to God, that's supposed to have been it, but I guess not. Alright, still not. Search only for books, you know. I'm gonna do something. Alright, you know what? This area doesn't have anything. Right. For the love of God, just give me the solution already. And as I think I have to return, but wasn't it the case that I couldn't go anywhere else? I don't remember quite, but I guess I will find out. Hey, what's this? Might have been. Oh god damn it! Okay, nothing here. I'm sure that there was something you had to do, and then it would say, "Hey, I heard something move upstairs there." I hope it's not a button I have to find. That would like really suck. Because a book would be in a bookcase, but where would a button be then? Nothing here. Just trying to be as quick as possible without overlooking anything. Huh? Is that it? No. Challenge. Alright, I have a feeling I have to go back. But I'm not sure what I have to find there though. Nothing. Alright. I guess I have to go back. I don't know, there's nothing else I can find here. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Oh. Nope. Nothing. Nothing at all. I guess I have to go back. This sucks. Into the halls again. I can vaguely remember where I came from, but I can also vaguely remember that there's nothing else in the hall that I could do. Everything is locked. Yeah, it is dark. Yeah. Darker than I expected though. Alright, I can remember this. I don't think I could. Oh, good, yeah. Was there something here I could find? Oh, wait, didn't I come from this place? I woke up. Yeah, I came here. You know, you scared me. I arrived here for the portal. And now I'm just stuck at the stop puzzle. No hint or anything like that. The developer was like, nah, I'm not giving you a hint. Fuck that. I will take 10 points from this customer story just because it doesn't give me a hint. Okay, being stuck is fun. Alright, so I don't do that to me. I don't want to hear some voices. It's not nice. Alright. There's jack shit here as well. And as far as I can remember, yeah, this upstairs place here. And it's locked. I knew it'd be locked. Okay, but how about this place then? Oh yeah. But I've been here already. Haven't I? It's not like it has anything. Oh, okay. Actually. No. Okay. You know what time it is? Looking up time. See you in a bit. Well, I'm back, and there was one thing I was right about. I had to do with books, but you didn't have to pull any books because apparently there's some. Well, technically speaking, as you know, as you play Amnesia, and if you have played Amnesia a lot, you know, without any hint, you couldn't fix this puzzle because this puzzle is like you need to put just random books in a random closet. A bookcase, you know, fair enough. If you want to speak, if you want to be fair, you know, it's not a really fair puzzle. It's like an unfair puzzle, but well, whatever. Because you know, the usual puzzles are either lever, button, or a book that you have to pull, or that you have to put books in a bookcase. I mean, who would guess that? Nobody. I swear to God. So you have these books that you have to just put in there. Doesn't make any bloody sense, but whatever. Alright. Nobody would have guessed that, so I will retract 10 points from this custom story. Ansel's personal note, 16th of October, 1589. At this very moment, I am writing in deep despair. The storm has raged over the sea for nearly 2 months. Our German king has entrusted me to carry home the spoils. However, the storm is endangering it and making it a lot harder, not for the ship, but also for my men. Their courage has been convicted by the wild and dangerous sea. I am expecting mutiny. The storm drives me towards foreign coasts, and for that the enemy has found us. I knew now that the king's treasure was no longer safe abroad, and I had to do what was needed. 18th of October 1589. 2 days later I pretended to travel to shore, even though I was aware that my crew was happy that I finally left the ship. I had barely reached the shore and they had already hoisted sail and sailed away. But they were unaware that I smuggled the supplies and the king's treasure into the longboat. But now, however, I was trapped on this island and the storm would only kill me if I tried to escape at this point. 20th of October 1589. After being on this island for 2 days, I discovered a giant cave. It was perfect. So perfect that I could even hide the treasure in there. In this foreign land, the treasure must be hidden well, and the cave would be perfect for it. To my surprise, I have discovered another entrance to the cave which leads to the top of the mountain. Here I was struck with an idea. I began blowing up the entrance from the sea, which now left with the only entrance to the cave. Okay. So some time passed, some months, 20th of January 1590. 3 months later, with only my hands, I had built this mansion above the entrance to the cave that now protects the king's treasure. To make sure I would get more support guarding this treasure, I sent a bit to the king through using a pigeon, which I had trained at my time on the boat. And then a couple of months later, too, I think, 5th of March. Oh no, it's a year later. 1591. Still no signs of reinforcement. The bit about my disappearance I sent to the king would have arrived long ago by now. From a secret contractor, I found out that the king has now been executed 2 years ago, back when I was on the ship. I guess I will still remain guarding this treasure myself, and had to figure out a solution to the predicament that had been created from the king's death. 14 December and 60. Wow, this is like. This is 34 years later. The time has passed and now I am an old man. I married a virtuous maiden from the neighborhood and was endowed with a strong son who will bring the family task on. Only he will know the secret and guard the king's treasure. Okay, so apparently the island was not uninhabited. So, well, that's lucky. Lucky boy. Okay, oh, there's a key. Ah! Hell yeah, finally I can go to the local history room. Chair? Okay, I can't pick up the chair. Book. You go down, yeah? See if there's any enemies. Okay. Whee! There are no enemies down here, come down. Okay. Oh, I will. Let's put some oil. I don't have much oil, but it's decent enough, I would say. Alright then. Back to the halls. Ansel sat to the bed watching the morning rays smatter against the window. As the private contractor arrived with the news, we were certain that there was no good news coming from him. Alright, let's go up. And apparently this Christmas story is not long, it's like, I think I'm only 1/3. Oh, I only finished 1/3 of the Christmas story. So yeah, it's a long Christmas story. I enjoy long Christmas stories. Only I do not have the time anymore. That sucks. Okay. I do remember this part. Slightly. Yeah, and I was stuck here as well, as far as I can remember. Fuck. Hier. The last family history. In the year of grace 1869, completes I, John Horsfield as the last in the family. Horsfield, the writing of the family history with the following biography. I live alone in a house which my noble ancestors built. Here I have carefully guarded the king's treasure. Oddly enough, the locals were refusing to marry any daughter with me. Therefore I have no son to carry on the tradition. I must take appropriate security precautions to solve this. The age of forgetfulness makes it felt. But I'll never cease to guard the treasure. Continue unto death with the task I've been given. What is the king's treasure? Maybe another piece of the harp. That would be most likely. Alright, there was also some sort of a trick here, as far as I can remember. I'm not sure what it was, but it was something. Yeah, you're like, why is it into here? But that was here. Ooh, interesting. Mausoleum. The man rambled about the task his father had given to him. It however gave the man psychological obsession with pleasing the kings of his world and left the normal life beside. He will give his own life to prove his dedication. Oh, interesting. The Gravephone Badge. Here rests the brave Captain Ansel Horsfield and his sons who built a mansion on this mountain. Cool. It's good. This is the only grave I couldn't touch, so what's wrong with it? Can I go in here? Oh, yeah. Ooh, burns. Interesting that you... Actually, no. I don't want to die. Yeah, let's go. Oh! Yeah, I knew it had to be something. Like a button, perhaps. Grave won't budge. The grave. I'm sure there was some buttons. Oh. Hello, that button, which you barely can see. What's this do? There's no skeleton in this grave, not even dust. That probably means that the boars are still around here. Excuse me, just bloody open this thing. Ah! Open! I'm just gonna... Woo! What was that? It doesn't want to open. Why not? Can I go now, Ben? No. So I'm sure I have to do something with that thing. Enough with these games. Oh Jesus, why is it stuck? Is there some sort of visible button, perhaps? I was sure you just have to open this thing. Am I wrong? God, if only these stupid puzzles were over, it's so annoying. It really starts to annoy me. I knew it, I had to do something with graves. I had done this before, but why isn't this thing budging? Why don't I have any tools like normally? Ah, come on! I see something. It's really stuck. How do I open this thing then? Maybe I have to close it? No. Maybe I just have to bug it out. I'm gonna bug this out. Stuff. It's not a thing you have to... Oh, what's your problem? What else is there that I have missed? Another bloody button somewhere. Maybe it's just bugged. I hope it's not bugged. Done with these games of you, develop. Cows. That's something. I can't remember that being that. I can't remember that being. I can't remember being that being there before. Sorry. I'm just so annoyed by this thing. Why doesn't it open? It's supposed to open, right? Doesn't work. I'm gonna have to check again. See you soon in a bit. And I'm back, and this thing was bugged. For the love of God, I tried to, you know, exit and re-enter this area, and then I couldn't touch this thing at all. Though I couldn't interact with it, and I had to redo everything. And goddamn, this thing was fucking bugged. Please develop, fix this thing. Such a pain in the ass. So you don't need anything to open it, it was just bugged with me. Oh man, this is definitely the most annoying part of the story. Fuck you. Take that and leave. I don't need your stupid shit. Let's get John Locke's with. I hate you. I swear to God. Such an annoying part. No, I'm taking it with you, you moron. Bye. Finally, a fucking stupid piece of art. I swear. Ansel threw his hands in the air as the pigeon released its wings and flew away into the evening sun. The pigeon vanished into light as the sun blinded the view. And further. Man, that hatch pissed me off. Generally speaking, also the book puzzle. Fuck. That was something I didn't know. That was the thing that I heard walking past by when I was like, eh? I was. Oh! I'm going insane. That was the thing I heard walking past by when I was like, huh, I heard something. I never saw it. Now I actually saw it. Shut up. That's interesting. Finally got some scares. This hellhole of bugs and puzzles. Finally one got scares. The crew of the ship were all giving the weird look at the captain. Ansel knew what was coming for him. Alright. Get your bloody orb, but no I'm going. To another place, I suppose. Is it this? Yeah. There's, you know, this intermission of the light. It's beautiful, but it's kind of necessary because I think you have like 2 loading screens. No, okay, that was Okay, so I've done 1 and 2, I suppose. Now let's go to... Wait a minute. Well... Okay, so I did the Brothers 2. Okay, the old mansion, and now the lava lakes. Interesting. Let's go into the lava lakes. I remember this is gonna... I think this was a beautiful part. The lava lakes are more beautiful. At least the annoying part is over. I can remember, and I can also remember from the last time I played this custom story that that part with the mansion was really annoying. Alright. Whoop. Let's save here. Yes. Still have the hard one going on, but I gave myself some toolboxes. So I didn't feel like having hard mode anymore. Alright, oh yeah, I still have to kill no. Xenophilius was my friend. I don't believe he was my friend. I still have to kill that Marius dude. Man, this custom story of all this series is going on for months now. It's quite something actually. Hammer time. The purpose of the prison cages. It's getting harder to survive these days, and we have to do what is needed. We need all the walkers to work double as hard. Despite this, still use their maximum strength that their bodies contain. For those who haven't done the job well enough, place them in the prison cages that lies above the lava. Take note that they are not used for execution, only for improvement of the workers' capacity. It works as the lava is able to reach the cage's metal and causes the metal being able to scorch and cook the flesh of the humans. Maximum time of 1 hour should do. I don't think they need more burning scars than they get from just 30 minutes. Well, you're kinda, you know... Well, you know, if you, handicap people too much, they won't be able to walk it up. Because they're just... With a bruise or with a cut you can walk, but if you have, shattered your bones, then no, you can't walk. I don't think, it's kind of impractical to... Torture people are not strong, The lava. C'est magnifique, oui. I do not think there was any enemy in here. Oh yeah, the door is blocking my way. I need some sort of relic for that, as far as I can remember. Alright, so you have 2 more places to go. Let's go here first. Lava flow mines. When the favor was accepted, he made the greatest mistake of his life. He had no idea what the consequences were going to be. Consequences. Alright, so what is this place here? The lava flow, of course. Duh. Ah, you have an anvil here. Oh. Glass jar. No need turning the furnace on, there's nothing inside. Okay, so I have to burn something here then. Water. I need water. No need to get water now. Alright. I guess I have to do something with that later on. I know what I have to do, but it's gonna be a surprise for you guys. You never expected to use these horrible improvement methods, but money and resources works as a drug. When they take control over who you are, a stabilized sanity is almost out of the question. Well, you can't improve people's work capacity by torturing them, because, like I said, you will decrease their strength and overall will, you know. I mean, okay, to threaten them with that would be a different case, because then they would like, oh, I don't want to go down, I would work twice as hard, but already tortured souls would not, you know, would not be able to work as hard. That's my pointer. I hate when you turn off the pointers. Crosshair. It's much better. Okay, so I have a hunk of metal for something, but I'm not sure what. Oh, I know. Of course, I have to melt it into some sort of key then, I suppose. Because there's nothing else there that I could do. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then I need to put water over it to cool it down. Duh. I do have a hammer. I'm going to do some smithing, huh? What? Okay, then I just turn it. What would it do? Oh wait, shit. Let's put it in there. Never mind. Yeah, alright. Don't have to do that just yet. Oh yeah. Now I have to do this. Water. Metal cylinder soft. Do I have to do something here? Smithing level increased. My smithing level is now 99. Now I can wear that special smithing cape from RuneScape. Boy. That brings back memories, you know. You would be a god when you would have like a skill 99 in RuneScape. You know, as a free to play player, it was a really hard. You know, you had to really grind in order to get that. You know, you had like easier things like woodcutting, but you know, I never had the time or the will to master something to 99 and get that special cape. I had a life, you know. Only no lives have that. When the man arrived, it looked like a welcoming gift from heaven. He was the salvation of the predicament. Oh, finally. What's up with this place? More stuff. There's something there. That gotta be the office in this place, but from what I can see, there's no way to get there. Oh, that sucks. Alright, this is a maze. Amazing. Alright, let me just conquer this maze real quick. Get what I want. And then get the orb. Or get what I need, actually. I think I was here. My last testament. This is my last testament and final words before I pass out. When I throw the amulet away, When I first organized this community with the lava mining techniques, I was doing well. I never had to worry about running out of money or lack of workers, but eventually more and more people across the world asked for my skill with the smithing of pure gold. Sure, it was manageable to the first 3 months, but eventually my workers complained at me for abusing them to the max every day that passed. At the end of the year, I was beginning to run out of money and workers since they quit working for me since they think I abused them too much. But I was within salvation as a man named with the name Marius visited me. He told me that he could help me. He said that he could get the economy running again, if I did what he pleaded me to do. The first favor he asked me was to protect a certain fragment. It was a shard, magical to the touch, and had the color of onyx. He told me whatever that happened. He told me whatever that happens. Okay, well, that's wrong. I need to protect the shard with my life, and he would help me with the economy to raise again. Since we had found a way to survive in lava. They found a way to survive in lava. Wow. That would be great for Minecraft. I figured that placing it out somewhere in the lava lakes would be brilliant, since only me and a few of my servants could survive in lava. 2 months later, I was back at the economy I had when it was in my greatest times, and the workers were flocking in from everywhere. I thanked Marius gladly and gave him some of the finest onyx stones we had in store. He accepted them gladly and told me it was time for him to leave. His purpose of him being here had been fulfilled, and he left the lava lakes as he disappeared in the light of the sun. 3 months later is when I am writing this note. We heard some screeching sounds around the cavern walls and some red tissue that was created where the sounds were heard. When I was headed to grab the shard and escape this place, the cave collapsed and my leg got caught. I was trapped. Despite the lava that was touching my skin, which wouldn't burn me at any time, if so I wished, but my leg was caught underneath the collapse and had nothing to cut off my leg off, so I wished. Okay. Sometimes it's really weird English. Since the screeching was coming closer to me and all the workers had escaped, which I told them to, I knew there was no point even struggling to stay alive anymore. The amulet had been useful all this time, but now I had to throw it away since I never needed it anymore. Hopefully lava doesn't hurt too much when I burn alive. Is this the amulet? Okay. So how do I bear this? Or is it just already there? Yeah, I guess it's already there. Let's test it out. Oof! No oof. Okay. Good. No oof. Still curious of what is here. Oh, another one of those doors. Alright. Okay, so there is another chamber there, but as far as I can remember, it will never be opened. Oof! He didn't kind of throw it away. I mean, I thought he would just throw it away somewhere in the lava, but no, he just held it on. Thank you. Why is it always a pain in the ass to retrieve pieces of the orb? You know, you have to be happy it's not a sea of lava and you have to swim. It's shallow lava. The amulet crumbled into the... Well, you're lucky. Well, is it lava, technically speaking? Because it's still underground, is it? So if it's underground, it's supposed to be magma, right? Yeah. It's only lava when it's on the surface of the earth. So, this is actually a magma, and not lava. I will also, again... oh, shit. Okay. I'll withdraw 10 points again from this Christmas story because they had the terminology wrong. I just kidding. That's correct. No worries. Yeah, no, I can't. There's no need to search here. Porthole. So, last but not least, the spider caves. Let me guess. They're gonna be spiders. No, throw me out already. Alright, and now number 4. Hi, Nigel. Alright, let's go. Manish knew that he could not longer keep his crew with him anymore. He had to put an end to them all. So, what will we find in the spider caves? We'll see that in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next episode. Cheers.